Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic. Last time we started off by making the lovely mob chunks to make the wither skeleton seeds for mystical agriculture. It was about time we started a little bit of mystical agricultural. The deal is I need to lay out some farmlands and stuff like that. So I spent some time off camera and laid out some farmlands and stuff. I'm missing like five or six item conduits down below to hook that completely up into the system. But other than that, we're kind of set up. So anyway, let's see. We should have enough supremium now to finish making the wither seeds that we were working on last time. In fact, I just made farming stations. Oh, we have 18. Yeah, well, we have supremium. So wither. We have some wither chunks. See, we had these 4 wither chunks. Now we need to make the wither seeds because we have to make this base crafting seeds. Okay, so we have to make the crafting seed that I put the chunk up here, didn't I? Yeah, I made the seed. So we need to make this tier 4 crafting seed into a tier 5. So we have the tier 5 crafting seed, and then we can turn that into the wither skeleton seed. Ta-da! We have it. We've mission completed this right here, right now. And I harvested all these things, gathered some stuff, and I finished up all the lovely farm hinges and stuff because I was tired of not having them, and it was looking kind of sparse. It's also making these things grow crazy because these are being affected by some of these now. Just kind of crazy. I'm not sure sugarcane's affected by them. I haven't paid attention if sugarcane's affected by the. I think it is. Wow. We're going to make this my mystical agricultural field. We're going to, I guess for now, just toss that on in there. I don't have a hoe for this yet. So I'm going to actually show you how I made the hoe last time. I think I dumped off the reinforcement modifiers. Reinforcement. Yeah, I got 5 of them. I actually have 5 left because they're really cheap to make. It's just making blank casts and surrounding that blank cast with obsidian. Basically, oh, I'm in my market in here as well. Basically, you have to make a blank cast inside here because the recipe for this is basically making any type of cast, which I could use this even. Basically, you make any type of cast, but you can just pour anything. Just you can dump gold in here and pour it out flat in here. Makes a blank one. It's these things right here. And you basically surround that with obsidian. I don't have any obsidian with me. And you get the reinforcement modifiers. I don't think I have any paper on me. Did I leave it? I put it all up, didn't I? Like a net. I put it all up. I had a lot on me, and then I don't have any anymore. I did make 2 more. So let's get some gold. So I can smelt this down into more things. Let's get some more obsidian. I'm kind of sparse on obsidian. I need to make some more obsidian. And then we need paper. I know I have an obsidian chicken now, but it's still kind of slow. Actually, in fact, while I'm at it, let me grab my bottler back because I stole my bottler to try something else. And it didn't work. So, I'm stealing it back. I wanted to try something, and it didn't work, so we'll put it back. So we're good. Let's turn this on and just dump the gold. It'll pour out casts and stuff. So we're going to put these in there, and we're going to surround this with this, and this will give me, darn, I can only make 3. Okay, so I can't make 2 hoes right now. Oh, I have papers in here. So let's make an axe head, a shovel head, and a tool rod. We just won't get the other one going today because I can't max it, and I don't want to have to deal with it being broken. So we'll make the paper matic. We'll go to this, and we'll get it completely all we'll get it all nice And you'll see it's reinforced. And now the last one gives me unbreakable. Because each one of these gives 20%. So we're good. Which is wonderful. And fantabulous. So for now, I will shove these in here until I can make more. And you'll see that this thing should be pouring out blank casts. It's really easy, as I said. I basically just turn on my old system. As I said, I need to get some obsidian made as well, so I can make even more paper matics that's reinforced. I need to at least make one more. I can actually make all my tools unbreakable if I wanted to, but you know, as long as I have one going, we're good. So I need a hoe right there. Pop. So now it's just all a waiting game for this thing to grow. 0%. There you go. 29. And obviously I'll have to have a place for this stuff to, you know, be stored away. As soon as I get the first dot and stuff, that'll be great. It's my first actual mystical agricultural seed. It's a tier 5 seed. You have to think. That's a great jump, I suppose, to think about. Is the fact that my first seed is just happened to be a tier 5 seed. This will give me wither skeleton skulls, so really I don't have to worry about a mob farm, even though I am going to do it as well. But see, I'll never have to repair these. If I look at these over here, they're still going strong. I don't even need these right here and there. Those are for trees. Come on, seed. I think it's just slow. Come on. Is it because you're near this thing? I don't know why it's so slow. These things are going like super fast. And this one's not going very fast. That's kind of crazy. Oh, there it goes. It just popped. Alright, so I have my first wither essence. Yay, wither. And didn't get a second seed. I got my first wither essence, which I can store. So yeah, let's find out where exactly I want to store these things. I guess downstairs. Most of my farming stuff has been downstairs. Go down the hole. Go. The thing is, here. So I can go over 1, 2. I can go to here. I'm trying to get my X coordinate. 305. Not those kind of drawers. I want the 4x4s. What are down there? 2x2s? Yeah, they're all 2x2s. Because those are worms and things like that. I need some stuff. So it's right here. I'm not going to have a ton of things. I'm going to just store it right here. And I have my first seed. Alright, cool. Or my first thing. Okay, so that's that done. And I also want to do my experience. Experience seed. This one I want as well. Which means I need to first make a seed. I harvested all my prosperity shards into actual bits as well. And I need a blue one for this one. Oops. Let's steal some of this stuff down. Let's just steal some of this stuff. Alright. So I need the blue one. And okay, there's the green one. I'm gonna have the orange one. Okay, I gotta get the orange one, and I gotta get 4 blue. Where's the orange seed? There's me a blue one. Oh, I can just craft down this. Duh, silly me. I was like, where am I gonna get 4 blue? Can craft down supremium. Silly, silly me. So the whole purpose of it is that you can craft down supremium. Alright, so I'll also need to craft down more supremium this route. One more supremium needs to be crafted down. Alright, so now we should be able to take the experience chunks, which I have right here, and use these to craft the experience seeds. The reason I want these, in addition to the chickens, is these give you bottle of enchantings, which you can use to make liquid experience. It's kind of weird. It's completely different, in other words. They're completely different materials, to say the least. So there's those two things going. Experience and wither. I have to get an octadit capacitor to do this, and we just have to wait until they breed up to having more and more seeds, essentially. So we got these things going. We've managed to get our two things, and there's one more thing I want to do. So while we'll leave those seeds be, I'll have to obviously hook up the piping. Oh, and I also got some fertilized essence, which I also need to have a spot for, which I think I can use to make other things as well. Yeah, so I do need this stuff to make the fertilization cores and stuff like that that I didn't have before. So that's another thing that I want to be able to get from the crops. That you can only get from the crops that you can't get from the other things. So I'm going to have that right here, I suppose. Well, I'll make this area right here my mystical agricultural area. This is kind of my farming drops, except for a few ore. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird. But there's another thing I want to make. It's called the seed reprocessor. This thing, essentially. And it's not expensive, to say the least. I have to make some ingots. 2, 3, 4. And I have to make a solarium block. So let's make some solarium ingots. Let's make some solarium ingots here. I have to cook soulstone. Let's just make some soulstone. I don't need that much cooked though. I'm gonna cook like 32 of it, I guess. And I made another alloy smelter just for furnacing because I needed some more silicon, and obviously this thing's set up to both alloys, and apparently I also managed to get Valdez. This is set to both, and I keep getting things like if I put nether quartz in, it gives me fuse quartz. So yeah, it gives me stuff I didn't need. There's some soul dust. I need at least 9 to make the. Because I need. How many do I need? I need to make solarium dust. Oh, I need a lot. It's gonna be expensive. 9 times 5, I need 45 of it. So I need pretty much a stack. So I need to go get some more. Let's go get some more. Let's just cook a whole stack of it. Just cook some. There you go. All right. So let's dump some of this inventory stuff that I have going on here. Most of it comes from over yonder, from the up there, out of the way. And the other thing that I need for solarium is preductum, or whatever you want to call it, which is from the orange stuff. Oh, I got a ton of that stuff, so we're good on that. That's from tearing up to the second tier, I think. So we're good. We're fantastic. And this is slowly gonna make some premium. I wish I could speed this up more. Is slow speed faster than it seems like it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like it matters with this one. Alright, so are you done? No, still not done. Anyway, so while we're doing that, let's go check out their seeds while it's cooking up some of that dust. Oh, well, look, we got more of these seeds, and they've spread, in other words. Cool. We can do these and put these in place as well. These experience essence. As soon as we get our first extra seed, we can save the location. I still haven't made the elevators. That'll be for an episode soon. And the whole purpose of me doing this is if I make soul glass. Soul glass. This. Let's make 64 of it because I'm going to need a lot of it anyway. And we're going to make wither glass. Witherproof glass. This is the whole purpose of what I'm doing. Right here. This is what I'm doing all that for. This glass. I know it's ugly, but this glass right here does not get destroyed by a wither. Which means I get a whole bunch of it, build me a box. I can go literally right in my cave down there and build me a wither spawner. And then I can automate it. And then I can have infinite nether stars. And then eventually, after getting those infinite nether stars, I can make draconium armor. So it's kind of tearing up to that point in the future of draconium. Because you have to have a lot of nether stars for draconium stuff. That's why I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not even going to try. Because I know for a fact that this is kind of silly to even bother with that. It's a burning zombie on the hill. Just watch him burn. No, I'm not. Anyway, we should have the vile dust now. Yeah, we have enough. Our soul dust, not vile dust. Vile dust is soul shards. And we need the seed reprocessor. We need a solarium block, which means solarium ingots, which means we need solarium dust. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to cook these. Okay, cook these. We'll have our solarium ingots, so we can have solarium blocks, so we can have the seed reprocessor, so we can run all our seeds into the other things, so we can put them in the system, so we have less seed garbage. You know, we don't want to have a whole bunch of seeds clogging our system, but we want the drops from the seeds. Kind of like we don't want to have a whole bunch of eggs in a chest, but we want the drops from the chickens. That's why we're hatching the chickens. Kind of. We don't want to just throw the eggs away, but we want to have the, you know, it's kind of like a multi-purpose thing going on. Why do I only have 6? Are they still cooking them, I suppose? Yeah, there they are. I thought, where's my other 3 ingots? Alright, so now solarium block, seed reprocessor. I guess that might help I make the framework thing. Alright, seed reprocessor. Now, I will have to hook up pipes and stuff like that. Import, export all this garbage. Right now, we're just gonna plop it. Does it need power? I don't know if it needs power. No, it doesn't need power. In fact, my seeds are upstairs. This thing, I'm just gonna plop it down to show you what it does, and I'll find a better home for it in the future. I have all these right here, 184, 88 stacks of seeds. This thing takes these seeds that we don't need and turns these into the essence. It will turn the wither seeds into the wither essence, the experience seeds into the experience essence, so on and so forth of all the other seeds that I probably don't need. I don't know if I need any other mystical agriculture seeds. I'll have to look through and figure out if there's any more. I mean, it might help to get basalts and stuff like that seeds. Let's see. No, yeah, that basalt rods and stuff would be kind of annoying. Um, but I'll have to think if I want, especially so I can get those in chickens. But probably nature. Nature essence is probably a good thing to get. Wood might be nice. I don't have to grow trees. I have to think about it. I'll look through these, obviously, as I said, and I'll figure out exactly if there's any more that I would like to have. And it'd be nice if I knew which ones I like, if I knew particularly which ones I want. That way, it would be just simpler to be like, okay, I want this one, this one, this one, and that's all I need for it. Because obviously, if I don't need certain things, I wouldn't have to get them, obviously. And I wouldn't have such a mess of stuff. Because I don't need to double up with the chickens and the mystical agricultural stuff. Because I already get so much from the chickens that I don't need like doubling the materials, because there's no point doing this and having to auto craft the materials out of them when the chickens drop the materials point blank. So yeah, that's that thing. There are some things that might be useful from the chickens that, like right now I'm getting experience because they drop a different type of experience, because they have guardian essence. I don't know what these gets used for. They can give me fish. So that might actually be useful, is to go for the guardian essence to get the fish for the guardian essence. So that's a different thing that I couldn't get before. So that is something that's useful. Rubber essence. I don't really need rubber, I don't think. But there's just some things that I don't think I will need, because I don't think I will use them. I mean, there is no cooldown, obviously, if I use the mystical agricultural stuff. There's just farming. But I like the chickens, you know? Yeah, I just turned that stack of 64. It's gone through over half of them to 37 essence, which is a lot better than other stuff. A lot better than having a whole bunch of seeds. I may have to void half the seeds of those though, because that's a lot of seeds. I'm more concerned with having that available for. I'm more concerned with having that available for the wither and the experience. You know, that's just my concern in the end. Yeah. But anyway, I think this has been a rather productive thing. So we've made the seed reprocessor, which allow me in the future to hook up and reprocess all the seeds from these crops. And I have made the experience seeds and the wither seeds. We have all this set up. I had to finish hooking up the pipe, which is not going to take long. I just got to make a new pipe. And yeah, I think we're doing pretty well. This is a mixed batch of mesh right here that I'll have to fix. But anyway, I think we have gone on long enough for today. And I'm going to leave it here. And I will see you all next time. We will move on to something else. And yeah, been good. Been good. Until next time, guys. Bye.